All right, so that one is going around. I can pop it in the chat if you need me to. However, there was a little discrepancy on one of them. I don't know if you noticed this, but this is the actual PDF right here. And it gives you all the instructions on what to do, what David just went through just now. Setting up MetaMask, accepting, put your password in, the whole thing. All that information is right here for you to see. Here's the keywords, what to do with it. You know, so all this gives you step-by-step instructions. David just went through all of this just now. Okay, this is the other URL that you put in there. You go down to the bottom, you find the BTC ad. There's the ad, and you the details and you confirm all that. So all that's here, you approve. Okay, then you switch network. You just went through all that, got it. Now you have the network here. So now this is the part where there's an actual discrepancy here on number 23. It's saying to copy the BTCC address, to click on the address icon here. So that's arrows leading to the wrong place. It should be up here saying click on the address icon up here. Okay, so this is what it should say. So that's the only discrepancy in these instructions that I found. I don't know if anybody found anything else that they wanted to point out, but I'll post this PDF in the chat so you can have this. But just notice that 23 says that, you know, to copy the BTCC address, and the arrow is pointing to BTCC, but it should be pointing to the address. All right, so otherwise, I think everything else was okay with this. With it, right? Yeah. So that was it. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that in the chat, so anybody that wants to have this PDF can go ahead and use it. Can it work here too? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Love helping. Can it work here too? Let me see. We'll buy this. Grab this PDF for you. All right, there's the PDF. I just popped it in the chat. Let's go ahead and take a few questions. We have quite a few questions here, lots of hands that are up. And we have 18 hands that are up right now. So let's try to get through these 18 hands. I know people usually pop hands up now. There's 19, so there's more coming. So we're not going to be here for 3 hours taking questions. Okay, we're not going to do that today because a lot of times the questions are repetitious answers that's been already given to these questions. So please, if you hear your question answered, please put your hands down so we're not here answering repetitious, repeating questions. Hi, Mylor.
Hi, I think my question is for like David. Since we moved to the live, you know, we don't see the NFT picture that we used to see when the testing is. And also like in the testing, we use the code 20 test, you know, and the DApp thing. And so you can see the NFT screen, the blue screen that we used to see, but now we are in a live production, we don't see that anymore, right, David?
Well, that's true because we're live now. That was a test, so the minors are not being put in there. He put that out there as a test. So before, when you put the address in, it was actually taking you to the DApp address, to the DApp first, and you were going to the actual DApp. So now we're not going to the DApp. Chavez set it up so that it's actually easier, where we're actually going into the blockchain, and you scroll down to the bottom of the blockchain, and then you select the MetaMask icon where it says add BTC20. So that he just did it to make it a little easier for us.
Okay, I got that one.
And what's happening is it's not only adding it, but it's connecting it. He took away a step by doing that. Well, before, when you go into the DApp, it now wants you to connect. You have to connect it to MetaMask, and then another step, connect the network. So he took those 2 steps away.
Okay.
By doing it the way we do
the second question, I heard Chavez say that we had to submit our username every day. Is that correct? Or since I submit yesterday, I don't have to submit today? No, just one username once. We're opening it up for people to submit over the next few days, like today, and then I think on US prime time as well.
But once you submitted it once, you do not have to submit it again.
Okay, since I did yesterday, I don't have to. Okay, thank you, Tammy.
You're welcome. Coco.
Hello, Tammy.
Hello.
Yeah, please, I have two questions. The first one is in my available withdrawal, I have 450. Is it possible for me to deposit 50 so that I can get 500 Minter at once?
Is it possible for you to deposit 50?
Yeah, $50 because I have 450 for available withdrawal. Like, is it possible? Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to, that's a Chavez question. I'm not really sure how he's going to do that, because if you deposit it, it's going to end up in your deposit account. It's not going to be in your available for withdrawal. So I need to find out what Chavez is going to do about that, because there are going to be people that's going to be short and want to make up the difference. But when you get ready to go mine up or hash up or buy or purchase your account, you can only choose for one account or the next. You can't choose multiple accounts. So I have to find out from him if he's going to allow people to be able to add to their available for withdrawal.
Okay, thank you. And my next question, is it possible, please, for you to paste again the BTTC code chain address here? Because I did not get it yesterday, please.
Sure, because I'm gonna go ahead and pop that address in the chat, please. I know I just put it there. Let me see if I have it here again. I just put it there a minute ago.
Thank you very much. Those were my questions. Thank you.
You're welcome. Copy the link. All right, so someone just put it in the chat for us. Thank you very much. Thank you, Cam. Okay. Thank you, Carm and Kathy. So people were popping it in the chat, so you should be able to get it right from the chat.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll put it there as well. Hi, Ian.
Hi, Tammy. You kind of answered partly the question I had regarding the old income wallet versus the new income wallet. And I trust Chavez will figure it out. And either way, we're going to do so well with the mining anyway, so those little amounts won't even matter.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to share, two things that people should differentiate between the old wallet and the new wallet, like the last lady, because you can deposit into your, your regular deposit wallet now and buy a miner, right? So if you already have some in your deposit, you could definitely add to it, but not in the old wallet, at least so far that we know of. The other point I wanted to make, Wayne was showing how you can screenshot your 12-word phrase. Now, I'm a big believer in people writing it down and keeping usernames and passwords on their phone. But, a year or so ago, I became aware of, well, if you're doing a screenshot or emailing them to yourself, now it's going into the cloud. And there is a slight chance that, first of all, phones can be hacked. So if your usernames and passwords on a phone, but, they're hacking your phone out of 8 billion phones, right? But when you put your 12-word phrase on your phone or screenshot it, if your phone saves data to the cloud, it is slightly vulnerable. So for the absolute best security, the best practice is to write it down twice, as Wayne said, and store one somewhere else, just in case your house burned down, right? And, to a lot of people, this sounds extreme, but let's say you had $100,000 worth there. All of a sudden, it doesn't sound so extreme, right? To be absolutely secure. So I would advise people to not store 12-word phrases and private keys on your phone at all, just to be, super secure. But that's up to the individual person, and the chances of your phone getting hacked are very slim also, but that's the ultimate security.
Right. Yep. Good suggestion. Thanks, Ian. Guys, I did put the PDF in the chat. It's, you just need to scroll up. I put it there twice already. I'll put it there again. but the usernames are being put here so fast that you're probably missing it. So just scroll up a little bit, okay? And you'll find it. But I have put it here. I'm going to put it there again. Okay, look right now. Boom, there it is, the PDF. Now scrolling up, so go get it. All right, I put it there 3 times. If you don't see it, let me know. I mean, if you don't, if you didn't see me post it, if I'm seeing it and you're not, I'm looking at it, so it should be there. Just scroll up and you'll get it. Hey, Ray.
Hey, Tammy. How you doing? Everything's good?
Everything is good. How are you?
I'm good so far, thank God.
Good.
Oh, what I just wanted to ask you was, when are we gonna get the live DAP URL?
I don't know. That's going to be, you know, just stay plugged in, and as we go along, getting to the 25th, toward the 25th, you know, we're going to be having more intense things happening, preparing us for the 29th. So I don't know the time on it, but
Well, that's it. Thank you very much.
you're welcome. All right, Newton. Okay, Mike.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Tim, hey, can you hear me?
Hear you.
Okay. Hi. So I have a concern about a support ticket that I have, because I'm trying to reset my ECT20 address because I just want to start from the beginning in my MetaMask. But I sent it in early yesterday. I haven't heard any response from the support team.
But you've already attached your MetaMask address, and now you want to change it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I already added it. When I added it, I didn't realize that I had forgotten my MetaMask password. So in the future, I don't want, you know, when I switch phones, I have the key phrase. I have the key phrase. I have the key phrase, but I'd rather have the password as well. So I want to start from the beginning. Just create a easier password for me to remember. Yeah, that way I can just keep the key phrase stored in MetaMask and only refer to the password. But I forgot the password.
All right, well, that's going to be, I'm gonna let you handle that with support. I know right now, the last words from Chavez that once is there. I'm sure support may be able to do something about it, but you have the ticket in there. Let's just wait and see what happens with that ticket. And if not, we can ask Chavez about it when he's back online. But the last words there is that, you know, make sure that this is correct, because once it's there.
Oh, so usually support doesn't reset BCT20 addresses?
Right. What are you going to say, Carl?
The better solution, Mike, delete your wallet, delete MetaMask, reinstall MetaMask, re-import because you've got your phrase, import your wallet. The import process asks for a password. So you're putting in a new password to the new version of the wallet, of the MetaMask, and then import your wallet. You've got your phrase. Solution.
That's true. It does when you redo it and you import it, you're using the same phrase. It will give you the opportunity to put a new password in. Oh. And you have the same address.
Oh, so I'll be using the same key phrase, but I'll be able to reset the password.
Yes, it will allow you to. It will say, you know, you're importing it, because I did that one time as well. I imported it on my desktop and I had it on my phone as well. And then I realized, oh, wow, I used a different password. So now it's the same MetaMask with the same network, same accounts, everything. But when I log into my phone, it's one password. I log into my computer, it's another password. I've since fixed that, but that is what happened. It will give you the opportunity to set a password, and you can set the new password by re-importing it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is that clear?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So just simply delete the MetaMask that I have and reinstall it. But
Right. When you go to reinstall it, it's going to ask you, do you want to create or import? You select import. And then when you select import, it's going to ask you for your key phrases, and it's going to get, I think it's going to ask you for a password first. So you have an opportunity at that point to put a new password in. It's not a new password according to them. It's the password that you're giving it. So you give it a password, and then you import your keys in.
Okay. Okay.
And
Got it. Got it.
you'll have the same address, account address.
Same. Oh, same account address. You mean the BTC20 address?
Yes, everything will be the same. You may have to reattach to the network. I don't know. Does he have to do that, Carl? Does he have to reattach to the network as well? I think the network should be there.
Yes, he will have to reattach to the chain. Yes.
But
Okay.
it'll be the same address.
Yes, because you're importing using the same key phrase.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. James. Hi, James.
Yes, ma'am. How you doing today?
Fantastic. How are you?
Oh, I don't know. I'm getting confused. As far as what I did was earlier in the training, I had put a Ethereum passcode in there, so I guess I'm connected to that. Is that why I don't see my miner? Is that what happened?
You mean you put an Ethereum in the WASP back office? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Instead of BCT20, I'm going to have to go back and then set up the BCT20, BCC20, and then go back in and add it again. Can I do it that way?
No, you can't. If you put in Ethereum the last time, it will not let you put Ethereum in now because the verification is set. So it verifies your address, and if it's not correct, it will not let you add it. So you did not add it this time. If you added it the last time, it would be wiped out because that was a test. So all the test addresses were wiped out, and now you can go back and add it, but it will not let you add the wrong one.
Okay, well, I'm thinking that it was one of my other, I've got some Ethereum on another account. And I think I added it from that account to the thing. Can I change the account and put the...
You can just go ahead and add the BTC20 network. That's what you need to do. And you change it from the Ethereum network to the BTC20 network.
Okay, and then add that address to the
Yes.
MetaMask, not the MetaMask.
If it's not correct, it will not let you add it.
Okay, and then I ought to be able to see the miner?
No, you're not going to be able to see the miner because they haven't been minted yet. So we're going through that process. The main thing we're doing right now is getting the address in your WASP back office.
That's what confusing me too, because I'm kind of hands-on. If I can't see it.
Yeah, well, just add the address, and when it won't let you add the address if it's not correct, and then also the submit button will go away. So that's another way you know that it's been added.
Ah, okay.
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 All right. Thanks, James. Sean.
Hi, Tammy. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. How are you?
Oh, nice to meet you. Finally. Okay, so mine will be real quick. Understand we were only supposed to have one MetaMask account per WAS account, right? But
No,
yesterday it was giving me.
That's not right.
Okay. Okay.
One MetaMask account, period.
Yeah.
One MetaMask account, period. You take the address from that MetaMask account, and you can put that in all of your WAS accounts. You don't need more than one MetaMask, just one.
Oh, I guess that's what I meant. Yeah, you're right on my page. So yesterday it was giving me an error saying that I couldn't use the same MetaMask address on other WAS accounts.
That's been fixed. Try it now.
I mean, I can't because yesterday. Yeah. Okay. If it's been fixed, then I guess I'm already too late. But I guess that's what the first caller was trying to say. That he was trying to say, like, you know, he's entered that address, but he couldn't enter it on other WAS accounts. So
Right.
yeah, if that's been already fixed, then I'm already too late.
So you created another MetaMask account for each of your WAS accounts so that you can put an address in there?
Yeah, because yesterday it was giving me the error that I couldn't use the
Yeah,
same.
so that error was there, was something that, you know, Chavez had let us know that his team was working on, and that we just needed to wait for his team to make it so that we can use the one address for all of our accounts. So
Dang, missed that part.
yeah. So yeah, that's going to be pretty arduous. Having, how many accounts do you have?
Just 4, but like I was thinking to myself, and this may or may not be true, but when you go to MetaMask, when you go to the NFT section, it says to send. So I'm wondering if I could send those NFTs to my main account from the other account in MetaMask. So that'll be a question that I might have to ask Chavez, unless you know, Tammy.
Yeah, I think
Yes, you can.
yeah.
Right. Yeah, it has a send NFT part in there.
You can, because you can send NFTs to each other, so you will be able to send, you know, you send it to yourself. So yeah, that will be probably the solution that you'll need to use to fix that situation that you have there.
All right.
When
Thank
you
you so
do
much,
a
Tammy.
send,
That's everything.
Yeah.
Sean, when you do a send within MetaMask, it asks you effectively 2 questions: the address of where you want to send it, on the implication you're sending it outside the wallet, and then it lists all your internal accounts, and you just pick the account you want to send the asset from your own account to your own account.
All right. Okay. Emmanuel. All right, this hands up number is going up instead of down. So obviously we're not going to get to everybody's question. I'm going to take questions for another maybe 20 minutes until, you know, half past the hour, and then we're going to end this call. All right, and then Carl will also be doing his Q&A. You can join him and get some questions and situations taken care of. Emmanuel.
Hi, Tammy.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I just need a few clarifications. Number one, if you have added your BTC address and you want to add your USDT address,
No.
Is that possible?
No, you don't need to add your USDT address. You're only adding the BTC address, BTCC address, and it will only let you add the BTCC address.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
does it matter how much you have?
No.
On available for withdrawal
No.
to send your username?
No, it has nothing to do with it. You're just adding the address so that your NFT and miner can be minted.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. The success team. Oh, the success team.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic, thank you.
Awesome, awesome. I'm not sure, I think I've got some of the answers, but I was having issues with my MetaMask. And when I went in to try to get it, it wouldn't allow me to go in. So I went to the change, and like what it said to, how do you say, recover the password. So when I put in my codes, it didn't recognize my code. Then it said you could put in all in one place on there. So I tried that, that didn't work. So I can't, it doesn't come up to where I can actually log in to my account. Is that something that we can answer now, or is that?
It probably would be just to go on to Carl's call and get that answered.
Okay, that was my
he's
question.
doing
Okay,
yeah,
more in depth. then, okay, because I just saw a video that they were saying about the recovery code because I was trying to figure this out because I thought I had lost it. I can't get back into it. So I couldn't figure that out. And I thought maybe I went to the wrong site or something because it didn't say, it said MetaMask and then it said something else, like another company. And I thought, oh, I'm in the wrong place. So I'll wait for the class. And what time is that supposed to come on?
Immediately after this, or 10 minutes after we end this call.
Oh,
And he put the link in the chat.
I have another 2-hour class after that. Will that be recorded or that's just, excuse me, for
Well,
people being in there?
You have a specific
Yeah.
issue that will be addressed at that time. So I don't know if the recording is going to help you. You need to get your issue taken care of directly. So I don't know if it's going to, I don't think it's going to be another 2 hours. Just go there if you have a question, Carl. Carl, from the description that she has thus far, do you have any idea that what could be the issue?
Sorry, I was concentrating on the stream. I didn't hear enough of the question.
Okay,
I can't log into my MetaMask. Even when I go to use the, to recover using the phrase, it wouldn't allow me to do that. And then I did see where it said, create a new password, but it was after you did a certain thing and it didn't work. I couldn't go there.
Okay, it
My
sounds like
recovery code wasn't working.
yeah, it sounds like you've just gone off on a little bit of a tangent and something's gone wrong with your procedure. We will handle that in the Q&A. We're getting this quite a bit. We're discovering quite a bit, Tammy, that the reason people can't add the chain very successfully is generally coming to one particular theme and it's blockers. Whether it's an ad blocker, whether it's a site blocker, whether it's whatever, there's lots and lots of blockers out there that are causing all of these problems for people to get their change in. So if you're having trouble adding the chain, make sure you disable a lot of the security that you might have accidentally or unaware, whatever reason, these blockers are causing all these real problems at the moment.
It's just not allowing me to even get to my login page. That's what the issue I'm having,
yeah.
Along with trying to correct it with the 12-word code.
Yeah. I'll post it again. Joe's been posting the Zoom and the group link. I've been posting it. So keep an eye out for that. Jump in the group, then you can get to the Zoom anytime then. This is something that's got to be done step by step, and we'll do that in that so that people can get their other questions answered here.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks, Carl. All right, Les.
Hi, Tammy, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. Tammy, in putting the address in, do you put it in where the miners are? Not necessarily at the top, because there's no miners there.
No,
I have my miners in lower accounts.
You want to put them address in all of your accounts. Any account that you have that you want to put that address in, the same address, you put them in all of your accounts.
Okay, where the miners are, just in all my accounts.
Put them in all of them, because as you top up or hash up on those accounts, you're going to get a miner.
Okay, and I hear about Mint and NFT. Can you explain that a little bit?
That's what Chavez and his team does. They do the minting of the NFTs.
What do I have to do? Anything?
Nothing. Just put the address in your back office.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right?
Yep.
All right. Cool. All right. Compro Crypto.
Good evening, Tammy. Good evening, everyone. This is to answer the question for, I think her name was Mona Lisa. To expedite her situation, what she needs to do is to get her prospect to her computer. And if he remembers, she remembers the password, just say the username rather, just say he has forgotten the password. So at least Mona Lisa can have the account up and running.
No, she's trying to get the email address changed.
Yes, so by that time, the prospect would know what his email or her email information is.
So the thing is that when she tries to buy a minor, it's
Yes,
going to ask you for
the password.
It's going to ask you for your transaction password, and then it's going to
Yes.
send verification to the email.
Yes.
And she can't get to the email to get that
Yes.
verification number.
And what I'm saying is that her prospect has no information about his password to get in his or her email.
Oh, so you're saying that just going to do a change email address on his password? Yeah. Well, she says she's been through all that. So yeah, that was a suggestion as well, that you don't know the email address to you don't know the password to your email address. And a lot of times people do forget the password to the email address, because once you create the password, you usually don't never have to go back and do that again. So people forget that. So yeah, you can go in and change the password on the email address too. That's an option.
That's right. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Thomas.
Hey, Tammy, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Have you noticed every time you open a new account in the MetaMask, by default, he gives you a different address? Have you noticed that?
Every time you open up a brand new MetaMask, yes, you will get a different address on your account.
No. Every time you open a new account within the same MetaMask, by default, MetaMask give you a different address. Have you noticed that?
Yes, it does.
So, should we use that particular address for that account?
You only need one account, and you use that same account for all of your WASP accounts. The only time you would need to have an additional account within MetaMask is if you're managing somebody else's mining, and then you want to open up another account that gives you a different address to put in their back office. But otherwise, if it's just you only need to just have the one. You don't need multiple accounts in MetaMask.
I got it. Okay. You answer my question perfectly. Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome. You're welcome. All right, Abtumu.
Thank you, Tammy. My question is regarding about the withdrawal available for withdrawal. We are putting the username. That will be actively withdrawal, or we have to buy the NFT? How to work that?
You have to buy. You have to buy miners with them.
That how do that? I don't know. The confusion, because it's a different amount, because more than $50 something. So how do you handle that? Do you have any?
So you just the money that you go ahead.
Clarification. What I need, we have the available for withdrawal. That one is the post. So now it's trying to give us the NFT for that. So are you going to withdraw then gonna buy, or?
No, you're able to just go ahead and just buy the miner within your back, like you would normally buy a miner. You just go and purchase the miner, and you're going to be able to use the funds that are in your available for withdrawal. When you go through the process of buying the miner, it's going to ask you which account do you want to take the payment from, and you're going to take it from the available for withdrawal account. I think it's going to be called the income account at that time. You take it from that account. You don't have to withdraw it first.
Okay, Joe. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tammy. Thank you.
You're welcome. Siani. Hi, Siani.
Hi, Tammy. Thank you. Quick question. The username we are putting up, is that for both mining and non-mining username account, or just for the account that we have available to withdraw?
You where to put the addresses, you mean?
The username that we put up, is that for all the accounts, or just for the accounts that we have available left there to withdraw?
If you have an account that you don't have anything available for withdrawal on there, do not enter that username. Only the username for the accounts where you actually have funds in it in the available for withdrawal.
Thank you, Tammy. Thank you.
Welcome. Hi, Fiona. How are you, beautiful?
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much, Tammy, for all you do. I don't have a question, but I did hear earlier, maybe just to minimize some of the things that is going to Chavez. Somebody was asking if they had 450 in their available to withdraw account, and they wanted to add $50 to purchase a $500. My experience has been all they need to do is do a request to do a withdrawal. And where it says what address are they sending, go ahead and paste their address there, like their deposit wallet address, and it'll just take it straight from the withdrawal into the deposit wallet if they wanted to combine that. Just throwing that out there for the one that's available for withdrawal.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Brent.
Hi there. Trust all is well. Thank you, as everyone has shared. I've got a few questions. First one is when I'm setting up the MetaMask accounts for each of the miners that I will be doing the mining for, am I installing the WBTC and the USDT on each of those in my MetaMask wallet?
No, you're just doing the BTC.
But the BTC, so if I've got 4 or 5 miners and I'm doing those individually, I'm setting up the the BTC in each one of those 4 or 5 accounts. Is that correct?
Your 4 or 5 WAS accounts, you mean?
4 or 5, yeah, WAS accounts. Each of them are identified. I'm doing the mining for them. So I should be setting up the wrap BTC in each one of those accounts, correct?
So you mean you're managing accounts for other people, or is this all 4 of your accounts?
I'm matching them for all 4 accounts. They will eventually go to my family members, but right now I'm managing all of the accounts for all of the accounts.
Okay, so you just need to have one BTCC address, from your MetaMask that can go in all 4 of your WAS accounts.
Okay, so I just need to copy the address and put that in there for each one of the BTC, the wrap BTC for each of the accounts in my MetaMask wallet.
So you're saying wrap BTC, you're just setting up for the BTCC account. You're just setting that. BTC is going to come up when you attach the network. You take the address from that MetaMask and you attach that in the back of your WAS accounts.
Okay. All right. I think I got clarity on that one. Am I understanding that once we start mining on the 29th, that the accounts will perpetually mine? And so in a matter of speaking, we'll be passive. For those that want a passive state of mind, we're only having to attach the account for mining one time, unless we're selling our BTCC. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes? Yes. Okay, great. As far as the NFTs are concerned, are we going to do a session very similar to what we're doing now? There's something we're supposed to do with the NFTs so that we can see them in the DApp. Are we going to do that in a session like this?
Yes. So that's going to be other training that's going to be forthcoming, where he's going to show us exactly how to do the buy the bee fuel and the harvesting. All that stuff is going to be coming.
Okay, and last question. I put my main account address in all of the mine. Okay, and I think you probably already answered this like 99 times, just for clarity. I'm using, since I'm doing the mining for all of the accounts, my BTCC address, does that need to go in each of the accounts of the miners in the back office, in each of the back offices?
Okay, so that's
okay. I don't think I said that right. Okay, let me try that one more time. 5 accounts, each has a name. Each miner has a name that's listed in the back office. Am I putting my main account BTCC address in each one of them?
Yes.
I am. Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate you tremendously. And today is Sunday. Today Sunday?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we're having a call tomorrow, correct?
Yes.
Okay, if I do some minors, create some minor accounts tonight, am I still going to be able to put the addresses in the chat tomorrow?
Well, if you're creating minors tonight, those minors will not have any available for withdrawal. The only thing we're putting in the chat are the usernames of the accounts that has available for withdrawal. If you're setting up brand new accounts, there's no available for withdrawal. This is the old available for withdrawal that we were not able to withdraw when WAS went down last month. That's what the usernames and the accounts are for.
Okay. Okay. I'll ask, and when we do with Carl, I won't take up any more time because I'm a bit confused. But that's all right. Confusion's not a bad thing.
So the usernames that are going in the chats now, and that's been doing for the past 2 days, those are usernames for all of the accounts. And if anybody else is confused on this, please listen, right? The usernames that are going in the accounts are only the usernames for those WAS accounts that has the old available for withdrawal that we were not able to withdraw because the marketing budget got depleted. Remember that? The marketing budget got depleted,
yes.
and we could not do a withdrawal. So that withdrawal that we were not able to do, he's going to make that available for us to use to buy minors with. So if you have a situation with that in one of your accounts, you put that username of that account in the chat.
Okay, I didn't understand that I put all of them in there. Okay, thank you.
Tammy, I get a question. Till when is this action from the usernames working?
When?
Yeah, till when? Is it tomorrow also?
So I guess he's going to be continuing to take those names. You know, we're going to do US prime time tonight. You'll be able to pop them in the chat at that point as well. I'm not sure how long he's going to allow that to happen, but as far as when it's going to be effective, we don't know when, because it's going to be happening over a period of time. So don't expect it tomorrow or the next day, but over a period of time, you will have the ability to do that. Because initially he was not even going to do it until after the 29th. But he's allowing us to initiate it now, but don't expect for it to be happening before, anytime soon. It's going to be a process.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Tammy.
Welcome. Oh, well, I'm past the time I said I was going to stop, right? Shipwani. I was going to stop at 30 minutes after the hour. We're 34 minutes after the hour.
I don't have a question, but somebody was asking about changing the password in MetaMask. So the quickest way to change a password in MetaMask is to click on the 3 dots on your right, and then go to settings, and then go to networks. First of all, you have to log out of your MetaMask completely, because once you get to networks, then you go down, scroll down, at the bottom, you log out of your MetaMask account. Once you log out, you go back to login, and instead of putting your password, you click forgot password. And that way, they ask you for the 12 phrase recovery key. You put them in, and then you put in a new password. And that's it.
There you go. That sounds like it's another way to change your password other than deleting and then re-importing. So thanks, Shipwani. We learned something extra new today. All right. I am going to take 2 more questions, and then we're going to shut it down. All right. Emmanuel, I think we've tried to do you before, and you were not able to ask a question. So if you're able to ask, go ahead and do so.
Hi, good evening.
Hello.
Hi, good evening. Okay, my question basically is concerning my WAS account. So I already purchased the minor. Yeah. So just right now, like a few minutes ago, I realized that under assets, yeah, I was just going through my account, and just at the bottom where it has all the amount you used to purchase the minor and all, just because I'm using my cell phone, I realized I could actually scroll to the left. Then I saw underneath status where it says confirm for days. I'm just seeing that like a few minutes ago. My question is, am I going to click on that, or because I'm new here, so I'm still trying to understand a lot of it.
You're saying you're coming up with asking you to confirm something?
Yes, in my assets, yeah, because I already purchased the minor. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was just going through income wallet, deposit wallet, just playing around while
This
the
is
Zoom is
in
going on.
WAS, right? In WAS?
Yes, in WAS. Yes, in WAS. Yes.
Okay.
So just at the bottom of the page where it has the information on the amount you use to purchase the minor, I realized that I have to scroll all the way to the left. Then I saw something on that status that says confirm, confirm. So because I was just wondering, okay, am I supposed to confirm something here?
No. That confirmation is just confirming the transactions that has taken place already.
Oh, okay, so I'm not meant to click anything. Just leave it the way it is.
Yes, nothing for you to do there.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right.
All right. Last question, Odell.
Good evening, miss. So, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, madam. When I imported the BTC address, it's saying when I check in MetaMask, it's saying BTC smart chain address. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
BTC 20 smart chain. All right.
Yes.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sure. Since this question was so quick, I'll take one more. Queasy.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
How are you?
Great, thank you.
All right, so I basically download the MetaMask app and then I wanted.
Can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Can't hear you now.
I think I missed a step when Carl was explaining everything. How do I get the, on your account where it says account 1, how do I change that to BTTC? There's a step I'm missing.
So the account 1 is not going to change. It's still going to be account 1, but right above that, it should say BTC 20 smart chain. That lets you know that you're on that network, but then the account 1 is going to remain there unless you change the name of account 1 to something else, but that would be an option. But account 1 is correct.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Since Vijiji got his camera on, I'm going to go ahead and take his question. Hi, VJ.
Yeah, I had actually MetaMask many accounts in few wallets of my family, and now do I have to set up another MetaMask or should I continue in those because those were for hyperverse equity?
I mean, that would really be up to you. I don't know how messy it is, what you have in there, but you could still use the same MetaMask that you have and just create new accounts for using for WAS. And if you're managing for other people, you just make sure you create a separate account for each person so that you can manage them separately. But I don't know what you have in your current MetaMask. If you have a whole bunch in there, a bunch of networks in there, you may want to start fresh. That would really be up to you. But if you're managing for multiple people, just go ahead and create multiple accounts for them. And then make sure that you take those accounts and you put it in the back of their WAS account.
Thank you. Thank you, Tim.
You're quite welcome.